We have a new medal event beginning tomorrow, and with it, we're getting a new epic equipment for the Barbarian King, the Snake Bracelet. I'm going to tell you all about this event and how to get the Snake Bracelet here today. This event is called the Snake Festival. In it, we have to attack other players' bases to get the red lanterns, and then we're going to get the snake medals that we can spend at the trader to get that equipment or the other stuff if you want it. You can see through here, we're also going to have some temporary troops in here. We're going to have the snake barrel along with the firecracker. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the snake barrel and the firecracker. But before we do, let's look through this whole event pass here. So you can see we got training boosts in there. There's tons of medals, but we can also buy the event pass, the type side there, and get a lot of extra ores and even more medals in there. So that event pass will be available for purchase in the shop. And of course, if you are buying the event pass, click on that C and enter code BASH. So to progress through this event, you'll have to attack enemy bases, and there'll be 3 random buildings with the red lanterns available. You destroy those buildings and then you'll get those lanterns. Then you'll progress and you'll unlock some of those rewards, including those temporary troops. So let's talk about those temporary troops. First up, we have the firecracker, and she might look familiar. We've seen her in the past. She's going to shoot a rocket that's actually going to deal a little bit of damage behind it. A little bit squishy on the hit points. Both these troops are kind of squishy. 470 hit points. So not meant to be like a main tank or anything, but also deals out 260 damage per second. So really, really solid as far as the damage output, and you do get that little bit of splash behind there. So she's definitely going to work best when she has a little bit of tanking out in front, but they are only 10 housing space. So they can actually deal quite a bit of damage, and you can use them, again, use them behind some tanks, use them behind your heroes, and they can deal out quite a bit of damage. But we've seen this temporary troop before, I'm pretty sure. Let's talk about the next temporary troop, the snake barrel. So the snake barrels are going to fly in. The barrels themselves will target defenses, and they move pretty quickly. At max level, they're going to spawn 20 snakes, and it's also going to deal a little bit of damage when it crashes down onto the defense that it targets, or if it gets shot down a little bit early. So only 8 housing space here, and they fly through there. Now the snakes themselves, they're a little bit squishy, only 200 hit points, but 50 damage per second. And when we're getting 20 snakes in there, you can kind of overwhelm a base with it. But again, they kind of need something with them because they're not very beefy. And let's just throw in a bunch of snakes here so you guys can kind of see how this behaves. Again, the barrels target the defenses, but those snakes, they're going to target anything. Now, the cool thing about the snakes is they can actually jump over walls. You saw right there. They can jump over walls to their next target, but the snakes will target anything. And again, if they get near a lot of splash damage, like multi-target infernos, bomb towers, scatter shots, they get taken out pretty quickly. But it kind of pairs up with our new epic equipment, the Barbarian King Snake Bracelet. For the Snake Bracelet, as the king takes damage, he's going to summon snakes. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. And if you pair this with something like the Vamp Stash, where he can regain health, he can keep spawning snakes. I think at max level, he can spawn something like 80 snakes. He can spawn a ton of snakes onto the board. At max level, you'll get level 10 snakes, but you'll also get a DPS increase for the Barbarian King, hit point increase for him, but more importantly, an attack speed increase. This allows you to pair this with the Vamp Stash and just heal the king a lot more. Now, I don't know the exact amount of snakes that can be brought back with this, that can be summoned. Like, as long as the king keeps healing, he'll keep summoning snakes. But I want to say that I saw someone say it was around 80 something snakes at maximum level was the cap. So if you can keep your king up, taking damage and healing, he can summon tons and tons of these snakes. But the interesting thing here is you don't get level 1 snakes, you get level 10 snakes, which have 500 hit points and 50 damage per second. I'm not sure if, like, when we looked at the snake barrel, if there was like an error there, if we get level 1 snakes out of a level 10 snake barrel, or if we're going to get these level 10 snakes. There may have been an issue in the build. We'll see when the live game comes out, but those snakes are a lot beefier than the level 1 snakes. I mean, that's a lot more hit points and a lot more damage per second coming from the Snake Bracelet. I kind of hope we get these in the Snake Barrel, to be honest with you. Other rewards aside from the Snake Bracelet, which I'm really excited about, and I always go for the equipment, but we also have the Lucky Cookie Super Decoration. We have the Monk Statue decoration in here. There's also Rocket Spear and Spiky Ball available during this event in case you missed those in the past, along with books and other things. But there's also some nice Clan House roof decorations as well just in case you still care about your clan capital house. And here's what these decorations are looking like, just in case you want to see. There's the monk one, but the super decoration, the lucky cookies, will actually go ahead and open up a fortune cookie for you. I like these super decorations quite a bit, and also like each one, like you get a different one. And here's the clan capital house decorations in case you're curious about those. But let's take a closer look at that snake bracelet. So let's check this out in action. I got the snake bracelet along with the vamp stash. That way our king can just spawn these snakes and heal up. And you notice, like I said, as he takes damage, he's gonna spawn those snakes, and he spawns quite a bit of snakes. Let's wall breaker him in here, see if we can get him moving in. Maybe we can throw in a few snake barrels here to kind of help him out. But look at that, he can spawn quite a few snakes, and again, if you keep him healed up, the more snakes he can spawn. So I feel like this is actually a pretty interesting equipment. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but man, I feel like with some with a little bit of protection out in front, actually I feel like the snakes can just kind of provide some of that protection and just kind of work. And then you can pop the ability on the snake bracelet and the vamp stash and regain even a little bit more health in there. You can get quite a bit out of your king, and he just keeps spawning those snakes. So this snake bracelet's gonna be very, very interesting. Let's have a little bit of fun with this, guys. I got the vamp stash and the snake bracelet on, but let's go ahead and let's do like a king walk here using some healers on our king. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna zap out this air defense here, and I'm also gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a few snake barrels to go ahead and take out this air defense there. But then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna work our king right in through here, and I think we'll go ahead and put some healers right in here, because why not? That sounds fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and let's just open things up here. I really want the king to cut inside here. Okay, nice, he's gonna go in. Let's just go ahead and put this out in front, and then we could just kind of work through here. Let's just open all this stuff and let's just see what our king can do here. All right, so 4 quakes right in there. Let's just go ahead and let's pair in some snake barrels here and just kind of work with the king. See if we can get this ricochet cannon out. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, we got snakes everywhere, guys. There's so many snakes. It's like snakes on a plane right now. All right, we're cooking through here. Tons of snakes. Let's see if we can get our king all the way into the space a little bit here. All right, nice. Let's go ahead and let's throw in a heal, because our healers are taking some damage from the poison. Oh no! Oh, king got taken out. Well, that was interesting. King got into a little bit too much damage there. But look at that, we still got snakes bouncing all over the place. But one thing I did notice is when the bomb tower goes boom, so do the snakes. So that's a little bit dicey. That's pretty fun. I like this combination quite a bit. I'm really interested to see like what other people come up with as far as strategies with the snake bracelet. Will it become a meta strategy is the main thing here. Oh, and circling back a little bit, these temporary troops will be available at Town Hall 6, which just imagine snake barrels here at Town Hall 6, just spamming in snake barrels. That's gonna be pretty wild, right? Like these snakes are just gonna go crazy at the lower town halls. I'm almost tempted to do a low town hall push with these snakes, because look how crazy strong they are. They just absolutely crush a base, and look how fast this base is going down. We didn't even use all of our snake barrels. This is at Town Hall 6. The snakes just absolutely overwhelmed it. Just imagine, like, as we go up here, obviously when you go up and get those higher level defenses and those splash defenses and stuff, it's going to get a lot crazier. But what do you guys think? Should we try to do a trophy push using the snake barrels? And what town hall? Maybe Town Hall 6, Town Hall 7? Let me know down there in the comment section. But that's going to be it for today. That's the details for our new metal event. Again, this begins tomorrow. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that snake bracelet. Do you think it's going to be meta? I think it's a lot of fun with that vamp stash combination, especially with that increased attack speed. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what develops with that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.